What's up, you guys? After show reaction. Today I'm going to be reacting to some more of the originals. This is season 3 episode 3 and it's titled I'll See You in Hell or New Orleans. So let's get into it. Don't worry, I'm not signaling that I'm...
My memory of Lucian goes back to a time when our family was happy. Things were good, or as good as they can be for vampires hiding in plain sight.
Klaus, please. I would give her the note myself, but Tristan's jealousy is tyrannical. I cannot go near her. But you need not fear him, or anyone.
So, how do they not know how to compel? I mean, Caroline just kind of did it. Her first time.
Hoping to dissuade Lucian, I told him Aurora would not accept his note. I thought the matter settled. How could I tell him that Aurora was already in love with another? But Lucian was a hopeless romantic. In his desperation, he sought her out.
Nicholas, go. Please.
Lucian, follow me.
Shit, go. There is no time. Hurry.
Ew.
This he kind of looks like
Taken.
And given the circumstance,
what's his name?
Lucian qualifies as both friend
Horrible
and foe,
Game
and
of
according to
Thrones.
Freya's prophecy...
We are to beware both friend and foe, but let us not forget family, Klaus.
Mr. Castle, Detective Kinney, LAPD. I was hoping to ask you a few questions.
No, not Logan Eccles.
By all means.
Don't lie.
Your place or mine?
Hey! It's not Jazz Fest. Some of us have toddlers that need to sleep.
Okay, but like, that's not their problem. Sorry. That's true.
You alright?
Oh, she was having a really nice nap until that stupid music woke her up. How are we supposed to live with all this noise?
You're just sensitive to it. Okay, we spent 6 months as wolves in the bayou. We've been back a day. I think it's okay to take a minute to adjust.
Easy for you to say you're not half vampire. Everything for me is heightened. What are you doing?
Calling Freya to babysit. See, this unpacking can wait. All right,
So
I'm taking
all
Molly
Freya
out.
does is babysit?
Don't know who you are, but you definitely walked into the wrong place.
I'm Aya. Nice to meet you, Marcel Gerard.
Arya? Like,
Now,
Arya Stark?
you going to be rude or are you going to offer me a drink?
I don't have time for this. Get her out of here.
A shame. I'd heard you were more hospitable. What a disappointment.
Well, that was a bit
Yes.
extra.
I was instructed not to leave without making you an offer. Will you hear my offer or not?
Lucian!
Apparently not.
Come out, wherever you are.
I'm afraid you missed him.
Where is he?
At the police station, a Detective Kinney had some questions for him.
And he allowed himself to be arrested.
He has nothing to hide.
Except that he did
Lucian's
it.
occupied. Perhaps we should entertain ourselves right here.
Well, I've never been one to turn down a snack.
Isn't Elijah wondering if, like, about the bite? Because Elijah actually watched him get bitten.
Mr. Castle. Oh, they were like anything but poor. Solid gold cufflinks.
Bulgari watches. Such ostentatious displays of wealth no doubt attracted the attention of some vile
Ostentatious.
criminal element.
You seem to
That's
know a
a
lot about
very
the
big
case.
word.
Big fan of true crime.
You should know that I do hate to be bored. And you bore me. I know that behind that mirror is Cammy O'Connell. And I would very much like to talk to her. Alone.
Don't you look at her like that?
Pretty sure that Marcel opened this place for vampires.
Well, you said yourself
Go
you're
on.
part vampire. Figured
Yeah.
it'd be a good place for you to blow off some steam. It might feel better if you hit something, even if it's me.
No, you're not going in there.
Vincent, he's not going to kill me in the middle of a police precinct.
He could. Who knows?
What I am is a ruthless, vicious, unstoppable killer.
You're not unstoppable.
Anything
Put
to do
a
with
block
this.
of wood in you and you're
Far
dead.
from it.
Why bother denying it if you are what you say you are?
Cammy, you don't know me. But if you did, you would see that we were the same. Well, three of us, actually. Three souls caught in the orbit of family Mikaelson, yet somehow survived to tell the tale. Though each of us has our share of scars.
You wanna know how I got mine? Ramsay Bolton!
You come
That's
to
what
watch
I'm
as
thinking
Lucian
of.
receives his punishment. I know what you are. Our house servants speak of demons hunting in the night. I myself interviewed one such maiden, quite pretty. Thus far the only survivor of these attacks. I asked what manner of creature had hunted her. She said she was certain it was the Lord Cole, but with the face of a beast.
Well, Cole, you're
Your
stupid.
entire family sought refuge here, claiming to be noblemen, when in fact you were fiends. I can only
You got
surmise
some
that you were
balls to
hiding,
try and like
which means
take
you
on
were
speak
afraid.
to Klaus like that.
Somewhere out there, something is even more savage than you.
Klaus, release him. Please.
See?
This guy gets
It's
turned into a
different after all.
vampire.
You wish to protect your family. I wish to protect mine.
Okay. Given that you seem incapable of comprehending a sophisticated solution, allow me to posit an equally simple one. These murders are an attempt to disparage my good name, thus poisoning me against the one person I came here to protect, Niklaus himself.
Could be true.
If someone wants to
Maybe he's
weaken
getting
my
framed.
ability to protect
However,
Niklaus,
I watched you do it to
perhaps
yourself,
it's
so
because they
you're looking
themselves
pretty
would like to see him
stupid.
dead.
Did you need to scratch him? Okay.
Well, at least
snap her
your
neck?
visions were specific. It seems Lucian has intentions for Camille.
And what of Marcel? Family and friend, where do his loyalties lie?
Find him and question him.
And where are you going?
I'm going to eliminate an old friend before he gets his teeth into my therapist.
Yeah. No one's touching Cammy? This is a bit weird. I need to get it. They're very, very much sexualizing fighting at the moment.
Did this woman happen to have a name?
I don't know. Aya?
Is it
That means the
Aya?
prophets have been built
Or
like
is
a
it
goddess
Aya?
vicious as a viper.
So you know her.
I sired her.
Why tell me your story? Is it because I know Klaus? Part of you must still blame him.
So
maybe you want to make
he
him
was
look bad in
made
the
by
eyes of a friend.
Klaus. Aya by Elijah.
Oh, now I know why Klaus is so taken with you. That delicious
the other
mortal
two
mind framing
from
every moment of your meager lifespan. Huh. Truth is, I know you have Klaus's ear, and
Or is one
I
of them? I'm
need
not
him
sure.
to trust me.
We just discovered his healing properties.
Blood healed you.
I am like you. Of course I wasn't.
No.
Not yet. But that would have mattered anyway. All I wanted was
Oh wow, I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine that happening actually.
I'll bite all that is damned you free.
And thus he goes into transition. Because he's got blood in his system.
And so I died. For a little while. Talk about trauma.
That's
Not
pretty.
the wounds themselves.
Like, I can
or even
understand
the
that.
execution, but the humiliation of being judged by one's supposed betters. I will never again stand for such judgment.
Whatever you are doing here, I know you're not alone.
Let her go, Elijah. No need for this to become vulgar.
And there he is. Tristan.
Okay.
Elijah, your sideline, your life is at stake. You'll want to hear what I have to say.
Is he part of his sideline?
Marcellus, please.
I just
And you would
assumed
do
it was
well.
Rebecca because
Selective about the company you keep in future.
I don't know.
Maybe you should remember who your friends are. It looks like you're gonna need them.
Whatever Tristan's role in the charade may be, have no fear, I will discover it. First, I'm going to drain you for Vervain. Then I'm going to ask you a few questions, and once
Why does
you've
everyone
answered,
do
if I'm
Vervain
feeling
all of a
sentimental,
sudden?
perhaps I'll grant you a painless death.
Please, enough posturing. Ask me anything you want. As I've said, I am only here to protect you.
And yet you lied about your werewolf bite. Why?
I simply didn't want to bother you. Don't you have greater concerns than a little wolf bite that I can cure on my own?
How though?
Let's discuss these absurd murders.
How the fuck
If
do
it
you
were
kill-
true that I was
what-
scattering bodies about and
Where was
scarring
that
our
when we
faces, then
needed
you'd
it?
be right to assume I'm mentally
Hello,
unstable.
Rose?
I'm not, by the way.
The hell are you doing here?
I'm Mr. Castle's legal consult. Here to ensure justice is served.
Well, your client's not going to need you today. We found another body. This one's fresh. Couldn't have been you.
Could have
Go,
been.
Mr. Castle.
Could have compelled
Leave
someone
town.
to do it. Just saying.
And like a phoenix, I rise.
Yeah, look, we're already dealing with like
think
that
about what I said,
Phoenix
Nick?
storyline thing on the Vampire Diaries right now.
You waltz into my city, unannounced, with your flock of sycophants.
You've no doubt heard about the war between the Silines. Well, as it happens, your line, thanks to my Strix, has wreaked all manner of havoc on Lucian and his assorted interests. As a result, he's desperate to exterminate the lot of us, me, Aya, everyone you've sired. Of course, the economical way to complete this task would be for him to kill you. You don't believe me?
Maybe
You underestimate
his
Lucian's
sister is
ambition.
side by someone
While I
else.
doubt he'd have the gall
would
to
be
attack you directly, I believe he might try and find someone else to do it. Namely, Klaus.
He said something about rising like a phoenix. What did that mean?
Lucian has a taste for hyperbole. Although in this
Is that
case
we're
he's
gonna
rather
be
on
getting a
point.
Vampire Diaries originals crossover? It's mentioning rising like a phoenix, and then there's the Phoenix Stone on there. I don't know.
So then we may only heal the living. It's peculiar.
I like that this is the way they're finding this out.
I know this can't be easy for you, but
Although compulsion, I feel like they should have figured out by now. This feels like kind of I can't think of the word. Natural, I guess.
what?
Oh, you do not know all that you are missing. I feel as though I have left the fog of winter to enter the most glorious springtime.
Please. My family!
I'm just thinking that this is the way that they explain becoming a vampire.
This will not go unnoticed.
The feeling.
Now
but
we will
then,
have to leave. I know you despise me.
Oh, no. Not anymore. It's changing me. We are as alike now as brothers, are we not?
It seems so.
Then teach me, Niklaus. Teach me to be what we are.
Gladly. And now I reap what I sowed.
He really did seem quite
I should have
innocent.
killed him
That
in that
was a
chapel.
whole bunch of words.
It is good to hear that word again. We.
It's purely circumstantial. Let me assure you, brother. This is not forgiveness.
You're sure it is.
I've claimed righteousness in my actions towards you and Haley. But perhaps I did stray a little too far from the shores of reason. I want you to know. You will never fall by my hand.
Wow, you can't say the same.
So now what? Back to square one? If Lucian isn't the killer?
What the hell are we really dealing with?
Why are these the ones? Why are they so good?
Tristan, it's me. I've been feeling a little cooped up, so I've decided to cut my stay short. I'll be in New Orleans shortly. And don't start the party without me.
They keep teasing her at the end of each episode so far. Intrigued. Alright, well that was season 3, episode 3 of the originals. Titled I'll See You in Hell or New Orleans. It's an okay episode. I'm not getting I'm intrigued by the mystery of it so far. But I'm not well, I'm binging a bunch of episodes, obviously, as you can tell. But I'm not I feel like I could stop at any time. I don't want to feel like that. I want to feel like I need to watch it all. Yeah, there's nothing I'm intrigued by it, obviously, but it's there's nothing in particular that I'm I must know right now what the hell is going on. Maybe that'll change. I don't know. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.